there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 209 of Sonic Boom TV. This episode is some new stuff, some the last thing from Record Store Day, Black Friday that I got, and damaged goods. So we're gonna start off with the one that I wanted the most from Black Friday this year. Not their best album by this band, but an album I do not have, or did not have. KIX, Cool Kids. This is 80s glam, hair metal, whatever you want to call it. The hit song was Cool Kids. I think Body Talk may have been as well, but I may be confusing that with a Rat song. But I'm not sure. I haven't listened to this in a long time. I have it on cassette only before this. So, I have several KIX albums on cassette and only 2 on CD. And this is my first on vinyl. So, we'll open this up in a few minutes. So, that was the most exciting thing for me. Then, yesterday, after traveling the country into some weird places, I get this package, and it was... when I first saw the box, there was like a groove in the box going across the front, and I said, that's not good. Picked the box up, flipped it over. Should have kept it. I think I threw it away. But on the back there was like a hole in it, and I was like, oh, that's really bad. I said, this record is not going to be good. So when I got the record, it was Bad News Bears, the original motion picture soundtrack, the greatest baseball movie ever made by Rolling Stone. First time on LP, yellow vinyl, limited to 1,000 copies. Well, my friends, there are only 999 copies left in the world now that may be playable, and it could be less depending on if anybody else got trashed record. But if you see, you probably can't on the screen, but there's a crease that goes from here all the way across. So this record got bent at some point. On the back cover, you can kind of see it. I don't think it's good. Oh, wait, I see it. You can see it. I saw the reflect. There you go. In the reflection, you see it go all the way across here. So let's see if we can do that on the front. I don't know if we can catch that light right. No, you can't see it on the front. But I was like, oh, man. I mean, I could tell something was wrong. And something was very wrong. So I pull it out, and it does that. So you know immediately that record is trash. Had a polyline sleeve and everything. Look at that. I've never in my life gotten a record like that. I've never seen a record come out of a pack like that. I've seen this happen before, but somebody actually broke it, you know. But as far as getting something in the mail, oops. No good. Can't play that. And it is a nice yellow, man. It is bright yellow. So anyway, I went on I got this from VC Vinyl. It's not their fault. This is definitely a post office problem. I went on Whatnot and sent them pictures, requested a refund, and they gave me the refund almost immediately. It took, but it went through my PayPal, and when it got to PayPal, the money didn't stay there. It automatically transferred to my bank, so that took overnight. And I think I contacted them about maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. No, it was before that. Maybe about 2 o'clock on Thursday, and had the money in my back in my account this morning at 7:30 a.m. So it didn't even take them 24 hours to get it to me, which is not bad because I've paid, with including shipping and tax, it was only $10.84. So it's not a huge loss that I got this. But last night or Thursday night, I went on eBay just to see if anybody had them, what they were selling them for, because usually people will up the price from stuff they buy from VC Vinyl to about 3 times as much as they paid for it. So they paid $5. It's usually like $20 or so. Excuse me. And so I looked on there, And they had a couple expensive ones, but they had one guy, he had 2 copies, and they were $10.99, free shipping. I was like, all right, well, as soon as my money comes back, I'm going to send it right back to this other guy. And so that one total, it was $1.01 tax. It was $12 even. So I'm ended up paying $1.06 more for the new copy. That's coming. He shipped it the same day, so that's amazing too. So it's coming from Georgia. Hopefully, it will not travel around like this one did and end up getting crushed, because my packages have been ridiculous lately. I've had stuff come to New Orleans and then to Metairie, where I live, and then from Metairie go to a place called St. Rose, which is not far from here, maybe 10-15 miles, but it's where the kind of like a hub is, I guess, for mail. And then it went from there to Chicago, and it stayed in Chicago for 3-4 days, and then all of a sudden it said that it left Chicago and it was here today. So, and I'll show that record too as well, which came out perfect. I couldn't have a problem with that. But this one probably went to places it shouldn't have been, and the more longer it stayed out there, it got crushed. So anyway, that was that. Then I got a few records from Dead Broke Records. These were on my birthday. I think I listened to these. I think. Can't remember. I don't know. They're brand new, but they don't have, they're not sealed, because he doesn't. I don't think the stuff that he prints, publishes, or whatever you want to call it, presses. I don't think they do sealed, but they do come with a sleeve. So we got Moving Targets wires. I like this cover a lot. It's just birds on a wire, but you know, and then the back cover. And he did this is a black vinyl. There is a yellow version of it. He said, I looked on Discogs and they only got the yellow one on there. I gave him a hard time about that. But he said the yellow one, there was only 100 copies, and he said this one he thinks it was either 200 or 300. He wasn't sure for the black. But anyway, it's kind of like a alternative rock. It's not punk rock really. It's kind of indie alternative rock kind of stuff. I thought it was really good though when I heard the snippets and what he played in the show. And I can't remember if I listened to it because I listened to so much stuff the other day. It all kind of blended together, and I was like, I can't really listen to 12 records back to back again. I got to give it a little breathing room. And this one as well, it's called Tender Defender. I think I don't know if that's the name of the band or the name of the album or both. I'm gonna gotta find out. And then he sent another little poster and flyers and stuff and a sticker. So that's that one. And then today I got this one. Those actually got those on my birthday. So the Tender Defender was free, and the other one I paid $5. He gave me a $5 gift card or whatever for my birthday, or credit to his store, and he's like, you can have $5 off or something. But he wasn't running anything that I could get that day, except for the wire Moving Targets one I bought for $5, and then he tried to sell that Tender Defender for $5, and nobody bought it, so he just threw it in as my $5 credit. So that was cool. But then this one I won from him last week or so, and it's a 7-inch called Rat's Rest, and it's supposed to be really good. I haven't heard any of it yet, but I know it's green vinyl, and I know it's limited, but I'm not sure how many. I know he does a lot of repressings. Like some of the stuff was on different labels. Some of it is straight up his label stuff, but other things like I think the Moving Targets, I think that was on a different label, and then he did a Dead Broke Records pressing. So don't know. The next two more. One of them, I don't know anything about this band. I've heard the name, but that's about it. I may have heard a song here or there. I don't know. But it's The Decemberist. It's indie record store exclusive, limited edition blue vinyl. Features Severed, Once in My Life, and Sucker's Prayer. Includes download card. So you can read that. I don't know anything about them. I guess they're alternative rock or something. I'm not sure, but I won this one, so I don't know. This one took forever to get here. This is one that went around the world. This one, I believe this is the one that went from Florida to New Hampshire. Boston first, then New Hampshire, then sat around for days, and then all of a sudden appeared in New Orleans. Don't know. And then the last one is one I won from a show that I watch it sometimes on there, but I'm not too into a lot of the stuff that they show and sell a lot of times, because it's just not really my thing. And I wouldn't say that this is my thing either, but I remember this movie as being one of my favorites when I was a kid. I love to say what it is, and it's Breakin' 2. You can't see the B because there's this Obi strip, and I always thought it was just Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo, but it says is Electric Boogaloo. And I don't know if that's got something to do with the Japanese pressing or what, but it's got the Obi strip. This is a Japanese pressing. What I do know is that this cover, it may not look at you, but this photo is so pixelated, like, it's bad. I don't know where they got this. I don't know if this is an original cover design or something that they did later, or I don't know, but it's pretty pixelated. The back is not so bad, but I don't know if this Obi strip didn't feel like it moved too much, and I don't want to tear it, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it to where you can see the full break-in, but we'll look at it when I get to it. And then this guy also did a little Christmas thing, and he put some stickers. He got a little Santa Claus and a little stocking. Speaking of Christmas, I found another thing of lights, so I added them to this. They didn't really do much, but I found another little box that I bought last year, so I just threw them up there. I need to get some better ones. I want to get those thick bulbs and hook it up, because these are going to burn out. All the other ones that I bought, like, I guess 4 or 5 boxes of those things, and every one of them, like 90% of the strip of lights burns out, and then there's one little section. That's what I had going here before. Now I've got a whole strand and a piece of a section or whatever. So anyway, let's get back to what we're getting back to. We'll start with the Rat's Rest. I don't know what the official title of this is, but it's got 4 songs listing the blue, Putrid Fallacy, On the East Side, Ballad of the Irish Channel. Now, I don't know where these people are from, but they got an Irish Channel right down in New Orleans over there. We got a matte finish cover. Nothing on the inside of that cover, but there are some, look like printed lyrics. Yeah, it's lyrics and such. We got some Dead Broke advertisement and sticker. We've seen those before on other stuff, so we're gonna skip it. And we've got green vinyl. Oh, where's the A? The green vinyl. It's a pretty color. I've got some like this. It's smoky green, and I believe there's some bad words on the writing here. On the run out, but I can't read it. I remember when I looked it up on Discogs, I think it said F, yeah, F on one side and yeah on the other side, something like that. But we're gonna keep it, child friendly and not say the word, but you know what it is. Then let's open up KIX, because this is the one that I've been wanting. I love how the store, I paid $38.99 for this. A little much for something that's probably not even going to have anything extra on the inside, but we'll see. It is a gatefold, but I love how they put the sticker right over one of people's faces. If I was the guy in the store, put it right there maybe, or maybe down just a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know store thinking, but these people are record sellers, and they're probably record collectors, so they probably should know, hey, people want to see the cover for what it is. But, I do know that this plastic came right off. So let's see what we got. The KIX Cool Kids. Probably came out in like 83, it says. Geez, 83, so that's an anniversary there. That's, 40 years? 80, 90, 2000, 10, 30, 50, no, it can't be 50 years. It's got to be 30, 40 years. But anyway, that we do have a gatefold of the track listings and the sides and all that stuff. This side is not open. Interesting. No liner notes or anything good in there. That stinks. So we just got that. It's pretty heavyweight though. And then let's see what color it is. It's supposed to be silver or something. Yeah, it's kind of gray. Silver and gray are basically the same thing as far as records go. It's got a little swirl to it. You can kind of see it a little better there. But I'm going to enjoy this because they were one of those bands that weren't super popular. They did get popular when they hit the Blow My Fuse album and they had that Don't Close Your Eyes song. But as far as like mainstream popularity, as far as the metal bands went, they were kind of always there, but not at the forefront like, you know, a lot of the other bands that we know and love were. And as Dan from Off the Charts will say, this is not their best album, and it's probably his least favorite by them. So if y'all want to complain, Off the Charts comes out a couple times a week, and you can go check his channel out and give him a hard time because I sent you there to do that. And he'll be seeing this probably tomorrow and wondering why I'm sending people to his channel to cause ruckuses. Ruckusai. How about that? Ruckusai. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we got those two. Kind of nice. Then we'll go to Breakin' 2 is Electric Boogaloo. We did a little in-store Comic-Con at a shop, a comic book store a few years ago where we had artists and stuff, and I named it what was it called? Something Minicon, Magic Minicon, because it was the Magic Comics and Hobbies, and it was Electric Boogaloo. So anyway, we've got this Obi strip is tight, so I'm not going to play with it and try to pull on it or anything. Just going to leave it as it is. I think this album's worth like about $10 to $20 something dollars. It's in great condition. I mean, there's a little wear, but not much. And like I said, I don't know what's on this. This is all going to be like hip hop and stuff. Did I show the back? Yeah, I did show the back. But this is kind of interesting. Of course, we got the rounded edge record thing. Just, regular vinyl black. But this is the interesting part. It's got lyrics in Japanese. And it's, although Breakin' 2 is Electric Boogaloo is in English, and everything else on this side is Japanese. Then you flip it over, and you've got the English. So it's got Electric Boogaloo by Ollie and Jerry, Radiotron by Firefox, Din Dada, George Kranz, When I See You, Ollie and Jerry, Gotta Have the Money, Steve Don, excuse me, the lyrics are long on that one, Believe in the Beat, Carol L. Towns, Set It Out, Midway, I Don't Want to Come Down by Mark Scott, Styling Profiling by Firefox, and Oi Mamacita by Rags Riches, and it says in Spanish. So now we've got Japanese, English, and Spanish going on with this record. So that's a triple threat. There should be a bell that goes off when that happens. So anyway, I don't remember much of the music from this. I just remember that there was this breakdancing thing that went on in the 80s. I don't think it went into the 90s at all. I think it was just strictly an 80s thing. But I remember that I loved this movie and the one before that, and Beat Street as well. I don't know if there was a Beat Street 2. Maybe there was. I don't know. But, and I think I actually own this movie somewhere. But I was once, believe it or not, part of a breakdancing group sort of. My friends were all into it. There used to be these groups that went and like had dance battles and stuff, and they wanted to do it, and they recruited me to do it with them, and I wasn't good. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to be around my friends, but I had no interest in doing it. I would like to watch it because it's kind of incredible some of the stuff people do, but I didn't want any of it. And so they kept practicing and practicing. I couldn't do anything. I could barely do the little backspin things, and that was about it. I couldn't do anything else. They were doing like those windmills and all that crazy stuff. I was not having it. And so they set up a performance in the neighborhood, in the street, basically, where somebody had a video camera, and this was in the 80s, so it was probably an expensive thing back then. But they wanted to film it, and I till this day, this is the first time I'm ever admitting this, I faked that I was sick. And I didn't go. I was like 2 days before this thing happened, I faked I was sick, and I didn't come outside and said I was sick. And then the day that they were going to do it, they came to get me, and I was like, dude, I've been sick for 2 days. I can't come out. And then finally they talked me into going out there, but I never did anything. I just sat there on the side and watched. I couldn't do it. It was terrible. And they weren't too good at it, I don't believe. But anyway, we got the Decemberist. I'll Be Your Girl. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on here. Oh, there may be there looks like a girl right there, so she may be our girl. I guess. I don't know. I've read the hype sticker. This is a gatefold, so we'll see how this works. Somebody's going to tell me, oh, the Decemberists are great. You should get more of them. Probably not. I'm not going to get more of them. They might. I know VC Vinyl has one more. It's like a 10-inch that's got, I think, 4 songs on it. If this is really good, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, there's 2 girls right there. All right. And this dog could be a girl. I don't know. I don't know their life. It's kind of trippy art. Trippy art on the front and the back. Once in my life, cutting stones served. Star Watcher, tripping alone. Your ghost. Everything is awful. Sucker's prayer. We all die young. I don't know what that says. Rosalka. Wild Rushes, and I'll Be Your Girl. So we've got a... Oops. All right. Here comes my dog. She's going to cough. I got this little thing right here with this photo with them in a car with a stone on the top, boulder or something or other. Got some lyrics. We got some credits of the stuff. Interesting. Then we'll go on to the others. Oh, there's a download card in there. Now I'm gonna have MP3s of Decemberist, so can't go wrong with that. Cover up, nicer little download card. Cover up the number so y'all guys can't steal it. Because I know how y'all are. Steal my stuff. Alright, so then we've got this blue vinyl. Ooh, it's translucent blue. Very nice, very nice. That static on there is popping like crazy. Custom label with the little skull doing something, and this guy right here, and the guy says, "I'll be your girl," and that's what the skull says as well. I'll be your girl. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe I'm just talking crap because I don't know anything about this band. But I just don't know. And I wasn't really too interested, but I won. So, nothing. I haven't heard anything that made me say, "Oh, I should try them out." And maybe they're mega popular or something, and I just don't know. I don't know. Anybody know? Decemberist? You guys send me 1,000 messages, which is going to be hard because only like 3 people ever leave a message. But if anybody leaves messages telling me that they're awesome and I need to buy all their other stuff, you will be required to pay for an album of the Decemberist. How about that? Can we do that? Is that legal? We'll have to talk to the lawyers about that. Get them involved later. 2 more to go. It's It's late. Did I say that it was late? So we've got Tender Defender. 4 songs or 6 songs? No, wait, 5 songs. Get it right. Get it right. Hello Dirt, Wanna Go, FEFE, Rudes and Cheaps, The Tender Defender. So, I don't know. I'm sure the band is called Tender Defender. And I'm sure the record is Tender Defender. It's got to be an EP, I guess, because it's 5 songs. But we've got lyrics with this little printed sheet. And I got to do something with these lights. I've got some drawings of the feet. This reminds me like of ska music. These feet drawings. I don't know why that's a big thing in ska, but I've seen a lot of stuff like that. So then we've got the record itself. Almost lost this stuff right there. Paper sleeve. Got this, what I assume is the logo. The little dog, dog that passed away is their logo for the Dead Broke Records. That one like that. So is that a T and a D? I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to look this up on Discogs. I'm 99% sure it's called Tender Defender, and the album is Tender Defender, and that's that. And the song is Tender Defender, the Tender Defender. I'm not sure, guys. Again, this show is always top-notch in preparation for a show, and that's why we do them at 1 o'clock in the morning, so that nobody can disturb us when we're making magic. This is magic, I promise you. There's nobody doing a show like this. There's nowhere out there. Nobody has a random mix of records with Christmas lights and toys and cans of toys and CDs and whatever these squirms, what do they call those? Drink koozies and sunglasses. 2 Minute Cage official sunglasses, by the way. This is the first run of these, so they only say 2 Minute Cage on one side, not the other. So those are probably worth like, I don't know, maybe 50 cents. Something like that. Last album of the show, Moving Targets Wires. This one's got a lot of songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, like 16 or 15 or 16, something like that. And we've got this cool photo. Looks like something I would have took. Oh, there's a download card in here. Download card. Boop. Piece of paper. Nice. This is a thin paper, but I really like this picture. Like I said, definitely something like, it looks like something I would have took. I mean, I might have never done the Blurry Man head, but maybe I would have. I don't know. Kind of missing that right now, doing that, but my back decides for me, and I've going to a show and standing up for 3 hours. I don't like that idea anymore, especially since when I try to stand up for like 30 minutes, I gotta go sit down, and a lot of times I gotta go lay down. Terrible. And we've got the record. Nice label. Good job, Dead Broke. And it's got the back cover on the other side. So this one, I know I listened to it. I know I did, and I remember thinking it was good. I just don't remember too much about it right now. All this stuff's gonna have to get played again. I'm off this week, and I will be starting, hopefully, my website that I've talked about a while ago. I'm trying my best to start doing reviews and stuff this week, maybe weekend, but I'm not going to promise that. But I want to start doing it. I want to start getting in the habit of doing it, and dedicating some time to do that instead of playing on my phone, because I sit there and play on Whatnot and all that stuff for hours at a time sometimes. And then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's 11 o'clock. I might as well go to bed or whatever. So So I'd rather maybe try to get some other stuff done and accomplished and that kind of stuff. So that's it for this episode. Like I said, I don't have anything coming to me except for that new Bad News Bears that will hopefully not be destroyed. And that's it for now. The earliest I'll get anything new is next Thursday, maybe Friday. I plan on going to the back to that antique store that I found those records in and see if they got any left. Because they said their sale goes on until the 15th. I get paid on the 15th, but most of the time I get paid a day before recently, like 2 o'clock on Thursday, the 14th, I mean, which will be Thursday. So if I get paid that day, or one of those days, I'm going to go over there and check it out. It might come home with something, it might not. But I have no plan on buying anything else rest of December, so we'll see, unless I get something that day. January, I probably will. I know the new Green Day album comes out. I'm hoping it's good. I've been disappointed in the last couple. Probably the last 5, 6, maybe. Uno Dos Tres, I didn't like too much. What was the other one? Father of All MFers. That one was, I liked it, but it wasn't Green Day. It didn't sound like Green Day at all. And then there's one other one, the one with the radio on it, that one was okay. But recently, after American Idiot, they just haven't been the same. And I saw the video for the new song, and it's catchy, because that's what they were all about, is being really catchy, punk rock band. And it feels a little bit like the older stuff. Maybe not all the way to the original, kind of stuff, but it feels like it might go back a little bit, and that would be okay with me. So I'm probably going to get that one in January, and then I don't know. I got to start doing some other things, getting my life better off so I'm not broke all the time. And I'm rambling. People don't need to know my life story. But anyway, that's it for this episode. I will talk to you guys soon, and as soon as I start posting stuff on my website, I will make a video and let you guys know what's going on with that. And that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Bye.